Hi everyone, this video is going to be for MAC's new Disko Collection, which just released on maccosmetics.com, and it should be available shortly through Nordstrom and also Macy's. As always, I'll put a link in the description box for you so you can see where to purchase these if you are interested. This collection is for summer 2015. The main part of the collection is the brand new Dazzle Shadow formula, and there are 12 shades that have been released. There are also a couple of new Dazzle Glasses, which you'll see here and which I will swatch for you. The rest of the collection is mostly re-promoted things or shades, so I'm going to concentrate as usual on the new and limited edition shades. And as always, you can read full reviews that also have swatches and swatches of the lip products applied to the lips at allurabeauty.com. I will put a link to those reviews in the description box also so that you can conveniently go to them if you are interested in reading more details after I fully test out these products. For now, in this video, it's going to be more of a first impressions, and I will swatch the colors for you so that you can see what they truly look like. If you haven't seen my video for Lorec's upcoming Pro Contour palette, then I will link that here for you to see. It is a fabulous contour palette. I like it actually even a little better than my previous all-time favorite, which was Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. So definitely something to consider if you don't already have a contouring palette on hand. Alright, let's get looking at the Disko Collection. Alright, so here are the 12 brand new Dazzle Shadows. These retail for $21 each. And MAC says that these are exceptionally sparkly shadows and that the formula is a perfect balance of cream and powder. And they call it an innovative liquid form bridge texture. That's what they're describing that cream powder hybrid formula as. They are supposed to be rich in pigmentation and adhere really well to the lids while remaining true to the color that you see in the pan. All of that is supposed to be while not having fallout. And those are pretty lofty descriptions for both the pigmentation and the formula and the wearability. So I will definitely let you know in the written review whether those hold true. Here's the shade She Sparkles, Last Dance, Let's Roll, Try Me On, Say It Isn't So, Can't Stop, Don't Stop, Let's Boogie, Boom Boom Room, Like to Watch, Slow Fast Slow, Get Physical, and Feel the Fever. She Sparkles is a light gray with silver sparkles. Last Dance is a peach beige with pink sparkles. Let's Roll is a red bronze with sparkles. Try Me On is a deep blue green with sparkles. Say It Isn't So is a dark gray with pink sparkles. So mixed together it looks almost a little purple. And Can't Stop, Don't Stop is a deep plum purple with sparkles. Alright, here are the first 6 Dazzle Shadow shades. Definitely that super sparkly finish. Here's Let's Boogie, which is a black with sparkles. Boom Boom Room, which is a light burgundy with emerald sparkles. They flash sort of violet actually. I Like to Watch, which is a mid-toned brown with gold sparkles. Slow Fast Slow is a bronze with red sparkles. Get Physical is a purple with light blue sparkles. And Feel the Fever is deep blue purple with pink sparkles. Alright, there is your second set of the 6 Dazzle Shadow shades. Alright, and here are two new Dazzle Glasses. There are actually three other ones in the collection, but those are all re-promoted shades. Those are Sugar Rimmed, Fifth, and Boys Go Crazy. You probably recognize those names because they've been released before. These Dazzle Glasses retail for $20 each. And while I'm at it, I will also mention that there are two Super Slick Liquid Liners in the collection also. Nocturnal and Pure Show, that's a silver and gold shade, but again, those are both re-promoted shades. So this shade here is Roller Girl, and this shade here is Cherry Popping. So here is Roller Girl. This is a nude. Max says with pink pearl, but they look to me like it's gold pearl. Here's Cherry Poppin'. This is a fuchsia with purple pearl. Okay, so here are the two new limited edition Dazzle Glass shades. Again, if you want to see closer up photos of these applied to the lips, then go to the link for the review that I'll put in the description box below. Alright, so there you have MAC's Le Disko collection. Really the collection is to introduce the Dazzle Shadow product as it's new to the MAC line. And my thoughts on that are that I was pleasantly surprised by the small amount of fallout. You did have some fallout of that shimmer and glitter, but it wasn't as much as I expected to be, especially when you look at the pans and you see really how much glitter and shimmer there is packed into each of those shadows. Of course, it's going to be a little different probably once you actually apply them to the lid, so I will make sure to tell you how much fallout you really get when you apply them to the eyes. I was also surprised by how smoothly they went on. They are all pretty pigmented, and most of them are quite true to the color that you see in the pan. They aren't really opaque, even though they are smooth on the skin. When you look at them, you can see that they're really jam-packed with a lot of glitter, but you can tell that there isn't a continuous underlying color or powder running below the shimmer. It just looks like it's almost opaque because it's so densely packed with that shimmer. And you definitely get that punch of sparkle like Mac says. The texture of the powder, it doesn't feel that different when you're picking it up with a brush, but if you feel the pans with your finger, you can tell that they are creamier than your typical eyeshadow formula, so it does feel a little bit like it's a hybrid formula, but it's certainly nothing as creamy as, say, a ColourPop eyeshadow, which also has a cream hybrid formula. And certainly you can try applying these by dabbing them on the lids just with your fingers instead of using a brush, or even dampening your brush or your finger before applying to maybe intensify the finish, not that they really need that much intensification, or to try to combat that fallout. I have tested a couple of the shades using a damp brush, and I have to say that they go a little watercolory, and I really don't think it's that necessary in terms of trying to intensify the pigmentation, because that's not really a problem with these shadows. So really it would only be if you wanted to minimize fallout as much as you possibly could. Otherwise, I really think that these are fine applied dry and just with a regular method. As far as the Dazzle Glasses, as usual, nothing in my opinion that's that exciting, especially Cherry Poppin'. It's just a shade that we have seen so many times in MAC's lineup. It's your very common fuchsia with some sparkle. So something to consider if you like glittery lip glosses and you don't already have those in your collection, but I think otherwise not really much of interest. Alright, let me know in the comment section what you think, if you have any opinions on the new Dazzle Shadow formula, if you have a particular color that really stood out to you while I was swatching them, or any other thoughts that you have on the collection. I hope you are subscribed to the channel. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope that this video was helpful to you and entertaining. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bristles, and I think I will actually go ahead and use this brush for the swatches in this video so that I can give you both a review on the powders themselves and the brush since it comes with the kit. Alright, and inside the kit you get a mirror, and then you get these 6 shades. So in the top row we have our highlighting shades. Beige and yellow highlight are matte powders, and then on the right here is the shimmer highlight. Then in the second row, we start again with the light and deep contour.